Hello and welcome students to our Mecanso 12 Plus Link Up Kit video series. Today we are going to talk about the Photovore model. Alright, so if you have been watching this series, you already know and you have a basic idea on how to place the blocks. So without any further delay, let's begin. So as you know that I've already placed these blocks to give me more time for explanation. And so first of all, we have the void loop. Okay, so in Arduino Uno IDE, as you write void loop, so here we have the loop and I have put it to infinite. Okay, so now we connect these two. So our loop has started. And now we move on to the display part. So in the display, we have selected the sensor and put the port as S1. And what would our sensor be? And today our sensor is the light sensor because the Photovore model works on the light sensor. Similarly, on the second display as well, this is a sensor, this is S1, and this is the light sensor. Okay, so now all you have to do is start the comparison, and now we move on to here. Okay, so we have put the out into the comparison part, and if the comparison is true, we have to display the value of the sensor, even if the value is true, if the condition is true or false. So inside the comparison, I have added the sensor as the light sensor and put the value as greater than, and this value should be approximately 160. And as I've told you umpteen number of times before as well, you might have to change these values according to the project that you are making, the light intensity you have, and every other thing. You have to consider every other environmental factor as well. Okay. So this is the false condition and we are putting it into N. Now this displays out goes into motor M1. So firstly, let me name it M1 and it moves in this direction. And the power should be around 70. 70, 75 is fine. So this is 70. And okay, so this is my motor 2 and it should be moving in the same direction as well. And it should have a power of about 70 as well. Okay. So this is 70. And now I have my motor 2. This is my motor 2. And if the light source is the other way, so my motor should move in a different direction. So this is my different direction, the opposite direction. Suppose it was turning left when there was a light source detected. So I'm moving it in the opposite direction now. So the same power, that is 70. This is my motor M2. Sorry, this is my motor M1 and my other motor is motor M2 and this is moving in the opposite direction as well. All right. So now if the condition is true, we will have to wait for the result as well for the system to process this information. And it is a good practice to put a wait for about 1 second or 2 seconds to give you to let your system stabilize a little bit. So we have put wait command. That is, if you use Arduino IDE, you have the delay command. And now display goes into motor 1, it goes into motor 2, and it goes into the compare end. Now, since it was from the false condition, so it goes into false. And since this was from the true condition, so this goes into true. And now this compare end goes into ending our void loop. So I hope you understood this video and like this video as well. So thank you so much.